I wanted to take a minute before everybody else gets up and just tell you I'm really excited about singing this weekend with my parents. And I wanted to take just a couple of minutes and talk about how appreciative I am for my folks. I was really hyper growing up, and back then there wasn't quite as much known about ADHD and everything that I was going through, and my parents dealt with it. My mom a lot more than my dad, but I gotta tell you, I appreciate my parents so much. Mom put up with me a lot, but my dad did a lot. My dad, I said yesterday, is my favorite singer. Beautiful voice, could have sung in any genre of music he wanted to, but he chose to be an electrician and go through those steps of being an apprentice and a journeyman and a master electrician, and eventually started working for Detroit Edison, working on the power lines, which is an incredibly dangerous job, and then got moved into a crew in 2 different power plants, plus he helped build Fermi, the nuclear power plant in Monroe, and worked really hard to provide a really good life for me and my mom and my sister, and I'm really thankful. I'm often challenged by the fact that, I have, through most of my life, chosen to pursue my artistic dreams, if you will. And my parents encouraged me to do that, and they encouraged us both to do that. And my dreams happen to be very creative, where music and art, writing, all those things, and they really encouraged me to do it. Now, they weren't silly about it either. Dad was one of those, have something to fall back on. So I went to college, went to graduate with a degree in broadcasting, audio and video production, in which you probably can't tell through most of these videos. But see, I learned how to work on old analog machines with tape. So, but I now work pretty hard with digital. In fact, I work on the Music City show. Having a little coffee here this morning. The Music City show is a show that broadcasts out of Nashville here with some great talent. A man I respect immensely. Tim Lovelace is the host, and it's a great show. If you get a chance, it's syndicated on a bunch of different channels like the NRB network and others. It used to be on RFD. If you've seen it, great show. A lot of fun. Love working with the whole crew. They're great. Scott Godsey, everybody over there. Scott's my friend. We do a lot of stuff together, and they do a great work. And there you go, a little ADHD moment for you. Tangent just that way. If my windows were lower in the room here, I would probably see the squirrels and never be able to get a video done. But I'm thankful for my parents. They put up with a lot. I made this video a few minutes ago, but I rambled on for about 20 minutes about how good they are. But I think you'll see as we post some videos of us rehearsing today and, Lord willing, singing this weekend, I think you'll see that they're good people. They're great people. They would do anything for anybody. And I know they were good for me. Were they perfect? Of course not. Kids don't come with instruction books. My sister and I could not be more different, just like my kids. Allison, when she was a baby, she was quiet. She was easygoing. She was even-tempered. She was always happy. Cadie, we found out later, was very sick. She had acid reflux as a baby, so anytime you laid her down, she'd cry. And you think, we had no reference and no understanding, and we thought, well, the other baby, maybe this one just has a bad disposition. Not bad is the wrong word, but a different disposition, a little more unsettled, and so we try to comfort her. So Angie held her all the time, which was good, because if she laid her down, the baby was actually in pain, but we didn't know till she got a little older and they could really do some tests and figure it out. I'm thankful they did. And so Cadie was different, and Allie and Cadie could not be. The only thing they have in common is their senses of humor, and I love that. I'm happy for that. But their personalities are different, everything, but I love them, and they love my parents. My parents love them, great grandparents, and I'm thankful for them. And I think you'll see that over the next couple of days.
Okay, so, update.
Tell him to check out Dad's YouTube and then he can see us.
No, that's weird. Okay.
No.
We are not promoting to our friends.
Why?
Except you do
You
on
need to
Facebook.
promote your dad.
I said Nothing much. I went to the park with my dad's friend's wife and child. That's an update.
And what about us?
Did you send that?
No, not yet.
Yeah, don't send that. That
Just
sounds
say
really weird.
We went to the park with some friends.
There's hair all over the place.
I don't have
because I'm
friends.
shedding.
Yeah. And then ask him if he'll be at school tomorrow. Because from what I hear, he's cutting class.
To be fair, I cut my cousin today. You don't promote that. Okay, so what she said is we were going to the park today. I don't know if Dad's vlogged yet, so this might be the first clip you see.
said yes.
He's been cutting class, or he's gonna be at school tomorrow.
He's going to be at school.
Okay, yeah, so this might be the first clip you see. Dad is at Grandma and Papaw's, his mom and dad's,
Do I tell him that you
practicing.
Are you gonna go with me?
Like we said yesterday, he is
No, but
practicing.
it's a new semester. I don't know if what's his name comes in. So yes.
So yeah, Dad's at Grandma and Papa's practicing.
Oh, it'll be nice to see her. See, I am not crazy. People do like me. Are you like man? I don't know what to say to that.
So yeah, we're in the car home from,
What'd you do?
I'm gonna cry.
Why?
I'm gonna cry.
Why?
I'm gonna cry.
What happened?
What did he say?
Oh, my necklace just broke. Your necklace just broke? Like your one that you wear all the time? Hold on to it. Maybe Papaw can fix it.
The chain broke?
Yeah. Oh, we'll just get a new chain. That's doable. Just hold on to all the pieces. We'll put them in a Ziploc.
So yeah, headed to Grandma and Papa's. They are practicing. I don't know if Dad has vlogged today, so if not, hey, what's up? It is in the after. It's like almost dinner time. We're gonna eat.
Like what? December, November?
We're gonna eat dinner at Grandma and Papa's, so maybe we'll vlog. I think we're cooking out, so yeah, it was 64 today. On February 27th. We had fun at the park.
Guess what?
What?
You don't know Jupe
From Wonder?
from Wonder?
Yes.
He's now 13.
It's his birthday today. So you
No,
think
no,
it's
no.
legal that
His
you can
birthday
date him?
His birthday was the 25th of February. But he's now 13. So do you know what that means?
Gotta go, Taylor Swift just posted a video.
I just got to my dad's. I've been driving to dad's, and I've got some of his stuff with me. We're going to rehearse a little bit, but I've got my dad's Bose tower line array system. We borrowed it about a year ago, and I've got that with me. And then I've got a set of speakers that my cousin Keith, actually my mom and dad's cousin, long story. Read my book. It'll explain it. You'll need charts and graphs to understand my family, and how they're connected. But Keith was kind enough to give my wife and I a piano that he's had for years. And so we were moving that Saturday, and in his storage locker, he had these old Yamaha speakers. My father is never one to turn down speakers, so he asked Keith if he could have them. So Keith gave my dad these speakers. What is he going to do with them? I don't know, because they're gigantic, and they're really, really heavy. But I brought them, so we're going to take them and put them in the house. And then we're going to rehearse a little bit. We'll get some footage of that and share it with y'all in just a little bit.
This whole time. Has Cadie? Have you been filming? B-roll? Super dark up here. I'm sneaking chocolate before dinner.
It wasn't me. What's that song that you did that I like the most?
Walking to Jerusalem. I love that song.
No.
Dad, sing Walking to Jerusalem.
No, the one I like. The one I like. Do it. The one I like.
Jake, I still have this. You see it?
No, what is that?
I think that's George Johnson.
Oh yeah. Why isn't that with the rest of it?
Well, I don't know. Who's got the other?
Casey's got the rest of it.
Don't tell him.
Looks like we're editing that. Since you're chomping the microphone anyway.
Daddy,
Well, this
do my favorite song. Do my favorite song. Do my favorite song.
There's blood for your sins to cover.
Do my favorite song.
Honey and rock for you.
You're not doing my
Well, there's honey in the rock, mama.
Over there.
Stop! Your mother's trying to talk, Jacob Thomas. You're gonna hit her. Stop it.
That's her fault for walking behind me when I'm dancing. Gotta dance.
Gotta blast. No. What's my favorite song called?
Lucy.
I don't know.
The one that you guys just did.
It as well.
Well, after that.
I know he loves me.
Lucy.
Sing it.
Come here.
I know he
Come here. Come here. Lucy, come here. Come on. Come on. Do you not
Yeah, I
jump up
like
here
that
either?
one. That one's my favorite. Yes, I know that one.
Mom,
Stop.
you ran into it that time.
Stop hitting your mom.
No grade.
See, that was my favorite because I know that one.
Dad,
Daddy said he can't promise that he won't pull us on stage.
sing. Yes, you can. Sing Walking to Jerusalem. I love that song.
I don't know it.
You don't know it.
Daddy, if you did pull us on stage, what would it be about?
Katie, I shouldn't show your feet because it's weird.
Why? Can you smell them through the phone?
That.
You know why they don't smell bad?
Put the stuff in.
Because I powder your shoes.
Every night.
Do you really?
Yes, he does it without you knowing it.
Is that why it feels weird when I put my foot in there? You stink. Look.
No,
No,
but your shoes
I
don't.
don't.
Daddy, no, Daddy.
Can't you just figure out Walking to Jerusalem?
Daddy!
Well,
Daddy!
Katie, this vlog's gonna be named Katie Super Annoying.
others.
Daddy, no. Please, Daddy, listen to me. Daddy, Daddy.
What?
Hey,
Hey.
I need you to talk to me.
Hey, did you ever power up the white computer?
Can you shut up?
Did you power up the white computer?
Daddy, if you did pull us on stage, what would it be about? Like, would you make us sing? Answer me!
I don't know, man.
Promise me you won't pull me up
No.
on stage. Why not? Why would you need
Because
to
I'm not going to promise that, and then it happened, and then you call me a liar.
You're not allowed to pull me up on stage. Why would you need to? You have your parents. That's all you need. I'm not gonna sing. I don't sing. I can't sing.
Yes, you are.
Yes, I am.
That's what Papaw said.
Oh, SMR.
And we're puppies.
Why do you? Wait, no. I'm confused. No. Look, I can't sing, so I don't want to be called up there.
Where did you go? Oh, power up the grill?
Upstairs.
You don't have that much memory. Are you still running your phone?
Yes.
You're going to run out your memory.
I'm gonna send it to you and then delete it.
Oh, are you?
Daddy,
What?
I don't want to be.
See on the portals, he's waiting and watching for you, for me. Come home, come home. You are with me. Come home.
Papa.
Hi, Maisie. She's laughing.
Okay, are you nervous or excited to be singing with my dad?
Both?
You're both?
Yeah, both.
Okay, what's your favorite song to perform?
Other than what we really don't know what we're doing yet. I guess my favorite songs is "The Love of God" and "Amazing Grace." I love them. "How Great Thou Art," all the goodies.
You're so cute.
I
I love you.
love you too.
Okay. What are we doing?
We are having dinner at Grandma and Papa's while they practice for the weekend.
You're weird. Come here, Ellie.
How about you follow me? Walk and talk, baby. Walk and talk.
What are you doing?
I'm a busy woman.
What are you doing?
I just set the table. Time lapse it.
So we're having like a cookout, but it's a cook-in.
I don't know how close I want to be with you if you're being sick.
I'm sick.
Should I stand back here? Okay.
I'm not sick. I have a stomach ache, which happens all the time. So
And a headache, you said.
yeah, I'm Annie LeBlanc now. Okay. So
Why are you watching me?
bite me. Okay, so we will be doing that, and Dad and Grandma and Papa are rehearsing. I interviewed Papa. It was adorable.
What did he
I
say?
love him. I'll show you the clip. It's adorable. It's absolute. I love him. Y'all, was it last night? Last night she opens up the door and she opens up the door to our bedroom and
Okay, no, okay. I knew she. Listen. Okay, so we were reading. We both were reading books, and
I finished mine last night.
Yeah, I finished mine at
Started
like
it.
2:45ish.
Yeah, I finished
In the
it at like
morning.
2:30, but I had started it at like 1, so I stayed up and I finished it at 2:30.
Well, I knew she was awake because her light was still on in her room.
Which is
Our
never
rooms
on.
are
I hate
conjoined.
my light on when I'm trying to sleep, so that's how she knows I was
Yeah.
awake.
So I was like, okay, so she's still awake, and I found this on Instagram. I think. I
No,
saw
no,
somebody
no,
did
I
it.
was talking about
Oh no! Why? I didn't follow.
Yes. Okay, that was weird. Just randomly stopped. Okay, but
you started to get
I
a
went.
call.
I went to bed early so that I could read, and we had watched an episode of The Office and then The Good Doctor, and I go to bed while Eileen's like in Mom and Dad's room, and so she's like, she walks out and opens our door because my room is literally like the stairs go up into my room. And she's like,
I don't know where this
she's
story- I
like,
don't
did you go
remember
to
this."
bed? And I was like, yeah. And then she puts her foot on the step. There's
Oh.
a small step and then like a kind of large step and then then a door and then
my
steps
drink.
up. And so she steps up and her foot slides off and she completely falls. And I wish it would have been on video because it was amazing.
The one thing I was talking about is I made her take a BuzzFeed quiz at like
I want to go back
3
upstairs.
o'clock. Just take that with it. Peace out. I'll see you later.
Lucy, no, why are you running? Come here, come here. Lucy, 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 Lucy. Do you want me to rub your belly? I'm gonna rub your belly. Oh, come here.
Standing by my side.